Decapitation or jihad? What would you choose? That was the choice given to 1,200 prisoners held in a Saudi jail. According to a leaked top-secret memo from 2012, the Saudi kingdom offered a deal: full pardons and monthly salaries for their families in exchange for being trained and deployed to fight alongside al-Qaeda with the explicit goal of overthrowing Assad in Syria. So the obvious question is, where were they going to be trained? Well, this deal emerged around the same time President Obama launched Operation Timber Sycamore, a classified CIA program that provided money, weapons, and training to Syrian rebels with direct support from Saudi intelligence, the very same people offering this deal. So it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know where these prisoners were being sent. Oh, and another name for these rebels the CIA was arming and training is al-Qaeda. So this leads to the next question: what the hell were we even doing in Syria? And that would be aiding Israel in fulfilling the Greater Israel Project, which is to expand their borders, with zero regard for the chaos it brings to the region or the terrorists it requires us to support. So let's look at who these prisoners were who were offered this decapitation or jihad deal. They were people convicted of rape, murder, smuggling drugs, and they were from places like Palestine, Yemen, Afghanistan, Somalia, Iraq, and beyond. Notice any trends? Every single one of those countries has been bombed, occupied, and destroyed by the US and Israel for decades. So imagine this: you're imprisoned and awaiting your execution, then told your freedom depends on fighting a war for the same governments responsible for destroying your country, and may have even killed some of your friends and family. Personally, I can't imagine they were given much of a choice, considering their loved ones could have been used as leverage. And even if that's not the case, their only other option was literally. Now ask yourself the question no one in the American government ever does: what happens next? Because next is right now. Assad has been overthrown. So where are these people? Now you're left with criminals who have been trained, armed, and radicalized by the CIA from countries who have no reason to harbor any positive feelings towards the US, and with a bunch of weapons floating around the black market in the Middle East. So when the government turns around and asks, why do they hate us so much? Or we have no idea why there's so many terrorists and radicals. Well, I don't think the answer is really all that complicated. So if you want access to this leaked top secret memo, just comment "deal" and I'll send it to you.